What's up, family? Welcome to Ask to My Ox.
Where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This right here is my sleepy ass wife, Yana.
And this right here is my boo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We got a question that came in. Can you
What?
keep your hands on my pants, man?
It's a naughty.
Yes.
Don't be saying that.
I
My hands are
mean,
not in your
really,
pants.
for real, man.
You mean like this?
Boo.
I was just on your belt. Really,
So,
though?
y'all, we got a question that came in from a guy who basically asked the question. He wanted to know whether or not it's okay to fantasize about other people when you're having sex with your partner. And the reason why he's asking that question is because, he was in an intimate moment with his woman. They were, spending some cuddle time, some connection time after they had their bomb diggity sex experience. And
Is
she
that what he
asked him,
said?
nah, that's what I'm throwing in there. But she asked him the question, when they're intimate, when they're close and connecting,
You see how you kind of try and whisper, y'all? You think our sun is up or something?
whether or not you're thinking about other people or are you thinking about me.
Why you ignoring me?
And so, I'm trying to get through this video, boo. So he wanted to know whether or not that's normal, if it's okay. And she also, what he's saying is that she also is suggesting that it's possibly cheating. So he just wants to know if it's normal. And so what I'm here to tell you is that it's abnormal to be in a relationship. Actually, it's not abnormal.
What you about to say?
Yeah, what I was about to say is that it's abnormal to be in a relationship, in a healthy relationship, and be having sex with somebody and then fantasizing about somebody else. And the reason why I say it's abnormal, yeah, let me just simplify this.
Hear about that.
let me simplify this. So it's normal to fantasize. All right?
Woo! Four words.
It's normal. It's normal to fantasize.
Not the syllables, but just the words.
So it's normal to fantasize. However, what I would say is that it's not healthy to fantasize if you're using fantasies to be a barrier in your relationship with you in terms of being intimate with your partner.
Like to escape the relationship.
Yeah, so you're trying to escape, if you're trying to put up this
partner.
barrier, and you're trying to create a wedge or just something to block that intimacy. That's not healthy, and that can be abnormal.
And usually that's done unconsciously. People don't even know why they're doing that.
So it is normal. How often should you do it? I wouldn't say every time. But fantasies are normal, especially if you all agree to do it together, and that can be a good thing. Is it cheating? I think that the fact that you came to your woman and you shared with her, well, you didn't come to her, she asked you, but you shared with her that you are having these things. I mean, that's a good sign of integrity in a relationship. You're willing to be honest and say, yeah, I'm thinking about other people at times when we're making love. Now, I think to take it a step further, the degree to which you all explore this subject could possibly increase the intimacy in your relationship or could hinder the growth or the expansion of intimacy in your relationship. But I think that, yeah, fantasizing is not necessarily a bad thing.
Do it.
It's not a bad thing, but you want to make sure.
Fantasize together.
Yeah, but let's be careful about, making that recommendation to people because when you fantasize, I mean, you can possibly be escaping what's going on in the present moment.
But the key words were fantasize together so that it's an intimate experience, so that you all get to see one another in a different way, that you can explore those places with one another. I mean, it can increase your intimacy if you are doing it together. So that's a part of a good, healthy, fun, spontaneous, not boring, dry sex life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
People
but some people blur those lines.
That.
Some people, because people blur the lines. And they don't know the difference between fantasy and reality, and so they might be fantasizing about the next door neighbor, and next week they're in the bed with the next door neighbor.
Well, that's a whole nother issue. We're talking about people who they don't need to be together anyway. We're talking about if you're in a relatively happy, healthy relationship, relatively.
Which is few and far between nowadays, but I would encourage you to. It's something that I mean, it's the truth. But if it's something that you want to do, and if it's something that you think your woman might be open to, you all can explore it together. It's not a bad thing to do it, but what I would say is that it can increase the intimacy in your relationship. But it's best to do it together because when you start doing it by yourself and you start keeping them secrets and you always thinking about somebody else when you making love to your woman, then there's a problem there because you could be possibly using it as a barrier.
But you might sometimes just do it by yourself one time and you're not making it no pattern. You gotta make people feel guilty, like, oh, I fantasized and she didn't know, and so now I'm cheating. I mean, it ain't gotta be that deep either.
That's true. Just be careful about the patterns, y'all.
And at the end of the day, Just remember to communicate, talk
Mm-hmm.
with one another, and stop playing.
And start pushing.